How's it going, everybody? It's AfroDJMac here, and I've got a new tutorial on how to make music without an understanding of music theory, and a free Ableton Live rack that'll allow you to easily create music with the push of a couple buttons, and again, no understanding of music theory necessary. So a couple things that might help you a lot. First thing I just want to show you quickly is the push is really nice for not understanding music theory, because the note mode lights up all the notes in the scale that you're going to play in. So if I were to just go through the notes one by one, I'm chromatically going through them, and we're not really in a key, but if I play the lit notes, we're inside the key of C major right now. We can easily switch the key to a minor key. Now we're in a minor key just by playing those notes. Also, we can go into fixed mode here, and this way any note we play will always be in the key, and that's super duper handy. Another really cool thing right here is this app called Sound Prism, which has got this unique setup for the keyboard, and you can just simply play your iPad as a keyboard. And it's pretty easy to like throw in. It's got your notes here. Right now, again, we're in C major. Which is a really nice way to play some stuff, and you can really get some like crazy sounds just by going. You know, I mean, there's a lot of fun you can have with it. Things you couldn't really do with keyboard on its own. Some other things that are just really useful for this kind of stuff. The 8-Bit Bandit put out this effect rack called Holy Scale, which I'll put a link to, which Ableton also posted on, and it's awesome. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. New Earth Revolution sent me a bunch of MIDI scale effects. So basically what I can do here is I can grab any one of these, and these are kind of like exotic scales. I'm just going to drop it before my operator here, and we'll go into our chromatic mode so you can see that we can play whatever note and it doesn't matter. This is, I have no idea what key this is, but it's pretty exotic sounding. Some kind of Japanese key or something. But he's got a whole collection there, and they're pretty cool to play around with. And just as a side note, if you do want to learn some music theory, some really basic stuff, there's a great video course called Music Theory for Electronic Musicians by Slam Academy. It's a $45 course, and it's got 17 videos. And it's going to give you a basic understanding of music theory in just under a couple hours. And you know, that'll take you so far. For 45 bucks, it's really a steal for what you'll really get out of it in the long run. So highly recommend that. Okay, so let's take a look at this MIDI effect rack I made called No Music Theory Necessary. And I'm going to use the keyboard right now just so it's a little more clear. This will allow you to put the key that you want to play in, a major or minor key, and set the note. So real quick, we'll just turn this on by going past 1. And now any note we play will be in C major. So, of course, all the white keys are automatically in C major, but the black keys are not. So when I have this on, you'll notice my out of key notes are now shifted to in key notes. And again, I'll just turn this off. Now when I turn it on, we don't get any of that out of key business. And we can switch this to whatever key we want. Let's say we go to E major, and E starts here. And now everything we play will all be in E major, and we can switch it to a minor key. Oh, now we're in, there we go. We'll make it minor by going all the way to the right. Now we're in E minor, which is pretty cool. So that'll keep you in key. Now I'm going to put this off for a second. The next part is, and I'm going to open up for this, is the chords section. Now when I open this guy up, you'll see that we have a bunch of different chains. This little rack gets turned on when we move this all the way to the right, or past 64 really. And now any push of our key will give us a nice little chord here, and we can change the chord type. So right now I'm playing an F major, and as I move this chain selector over here, you'll see we'll make it a minor chord. We'll make it a major 7, a minor 7, and a major dominant 7. So you get some different flavors of chords. Now what you can do is combine these. Now if I turn this into, you know, we're going to be playing in C major now. Now what I can do that's kind of cool is be in key and play chords as well with just the push of one button. Which I think is pretty cool. And the last little thing I'll just show you real quick is the arpeggiator, which we can turn on right now by using the rate knob. So let me turn off the chords for just a second because something cool is going to happen with that. And right now I'm holding down an F. Right, so we got this 16th note thing playing. Now I can hold down multiple notes. It's just a simple arpeggiator, but it's a great way to make melodies up if you are not familiar with music theory, or even if you are. We can change the style of the arpeggiator. So this will just change the order in which the notes are played. And there's even somewhere around here is just a chord trigger. So it'll play all the notes at once. Now it's kind of cool that you can do, combine this with your chords. So we'll turn this on. So now I can just hit one note. And I'm always playing in the key of C major in this case. With the push of one note, I'm getting all these different notes. You can play around with the distance on the arp. This will make it go up an octave. This will make it, each number indicates an octave. And we can go to like ridiculous octaves here. We'll start real low. Again, that's just one note. We're getting all these different notes put out. So this can be a really useful thing for you if you are not so familiar with music theory or have a basic understanding. You can get quite a lot out of this rack just by turning a few knobs and you'll be in key. So I hope that helps you kind of make some music even if you're not totally familiar with your understanding of music theory. It's very possible these days to do it. That being said, though, I can't undersell the importance of some understanding of music theory. So again, I might recommend that, like, this Slam Academy course is really cool. I looked at the videos myself and thought it was pretty helpful. So good luck with that and keep making music. Take care.